Welcome to the installation of this Tallboy model number 15407. As you can see, there are two pink pieces, which is a side panel of the Tallboy, which is in your catalog should be the item number 1L and 1R. Now we start with putting all the screw in. Now we're going to put in this screw in wherever you can see a plastic ring, which is something like this, and we put it in. Now bear in mind, every time we put it in this screw, make sure it's actually nicely fit, just tight, just enough to touch the plastic ring only, and please do not over tight it or under tight it, which would result in not putting the product in properly. And now for this piece, we got 1, 2, 3 running along there, another 3 down there, 1 on the corner, and also 1 on this side. Now we're going to do the same thing for the other side as well. Next, we're going to put the rail in. Now bear in mind, when you line up the rail, make sure it's actually left or the right hand side of the position of it. Now the best way to do it is to look at this shape here, and as you can see, it is indicated. Make sure the rail, it looks like so. Now as you can see there, for this side here, the rail, when you slide and this side out and this side here, the platform must be flat on this side like that, so the later the drawer can put in one there, and the back here you should see there's a hook which is going to catch, used for catching the drawer later. Okay, now you line up, make sure it's all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, you line up like so. Next, by using this screw here, we're putting in and position the rail like that, and we put the screw in the third hole, which is you can identify by the oval hole, not the circular hole, the oval one. So as you can see, the position should be 3, and on this side here, and also on the third hole as well. Now make sure it's actually in the center of it, which will make it align the drawer in later more easily. Okay, now we do the same thing as the first, second, the third, and the fourth one. Now as for the other side, please make sure you check also the rail one more time, just to make sure, ensure it's actually the right position. The platform for this side here should be on the bottom, and the catching hook should be in the back like this. Okay, if you check if it's wrong, it's good to double check right now to avoid any alteration later on. So we do the same, 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. Okay, next we're going to put in the base first. Now as you can see, there's 2 slates here, 1 pink and 1 in white in color. Now the pink one, you should put it to the front of the unit, and the white one you're going to put in the back of the unit. Now for each piece, you're going to put a wooden dowel, 1 there and also 1 there. Now the golden rules for the wooden dowel is, every time we mention a wooden dowel, you must put in 40% outside like that, and also 60% nailed inside the wood. Okay, so make sure you put 60% in, 40% out like that for along the side, and also on the side there we also put 1 there and also 1 on the other side. But now we do the same thing also for the white piece there as well. Next, we're going to take this one and put in like line up like that, so you can put it in position. Now we're going to move on to the piece number 15, which is a base of the Tallboy. Now as you can see, there are 2 holes there, line up there, that will be the base. Now we're putting in 1 screw there, and also 1 on the other side as well. Now next we're going to put in the foot in like so. Now we flip this over, we just show you, let you know which one's the front or the back. Now if you can see the groove there, that will be the back, and without the groove will be the front. Okay, now so the front one we're going to put in the pink pieces, and the back we're going to put in the white pieces. As you can see, now we'll put the front in with the pink pieces in, and then we'll put in the locking device into the hole. Now, with every time we mention about locking device, make sure you put the arrow facing towards where the nail, the screw gonna go in. Lightly tap in, and then by using a flat screwdriver, we turn it clockwise position, rotation, to lock it in, like that. Now we do the same thing also for the white one. Now it's actually pitch the B back. Same thing again. Arrow facing downward. Tap it. Make sure it's also nicely fit before you turn it clockwise and lock it in. And by now the foot should look like this. There. Now, as you can see, if there's a groove there, that will be the back of the Tallboy, and without the groove will be the front of the Tallboy. Now, as you can see, there are two pieces, which is item number 5L and 5R. Now, this one you can identify by the piece got a groove running along like this. Now you have to face it. It's running along there, so they can join the groove there and join over here. And same as this one, also joining the groove from the inside along up there. Okay. Now next, before you put it in, you're also putting a locking device there, one there, and also one on the other side, and also putting the wooden dowel at the bottom, one there, and also two on the side as well, and then one on top of the piece, and the same as doing on the other side as well. Next, you put it up like so. Once again, make sure it's actually nice and tight. Do not leave any gap. One is actually in position. You lock in clockwise position, and we do the same for this side here. Line it up, make sure it's tight, and lock in a clockwise rotation. Now once it's actually in position like this, we're going to put the slide in the middle. Next, we're going to put in slide in like this, slowly slide it in. Now it's vital important that you check, make sure the slide is actually inside the runner. Make sure it's nice and fit running along. Please double check, make sure it's actually inside the groove and running along up as well. Okay, before you're putting the top piece in, so double check, make sure all the slide must be inside the groove. Next, we're putting the unit tilting down like so. As you can see, now we put it flat down like this, and then we're putting the piece previously on the left, which is actually now on the right hand side now, to put it in like so. Now once it's actually tilted down on the flat side like this, we put in the locking device, one at the bottom, one there, one in the edge there, and also one up the slat like so. Now we're ready to put in the side panel in like so. Now next, we're going to put in the side panel in like that. As you can see, we slide it in, one piece on that one there like that. Now if it doesn't go in, adjust a little bit with the locking device. Now we're putting one locking device there, one down there, and also another three at the bottom like that. And we do also the same for the other side as well. Okay, next we're going to put in this item number 3, which is the vertical horizontal slide there. Now for each piece we put in 2 wooden dowel, as you can see there, 2, 4 and 6. We do the same thing on the other side. Next, as you can see, this piece here is item number 13, which is the top roof of the Tallboy. As you can see, you can identify by another groove down there in the middle. Now in the back there, you see the plastic ring. We put in one screw there and also one screw there. Now on the edge there, we also put in two wooden dowel, one there, two there, and also two on the other side.